to thank each and every one of our volunteers, because without them, none of this would be possible. It's them volunteering their time and giving their heart, their mind, and their ears to our kiddos. And I thank each and every one of you.
At my school, we have so many volunteers that clearly are doing it for the right reasons, to make a difference in the life of a child, and it has. We have volunteers that have been here for years from Metropolitan Family Services Experience Corps that has worked with kids on their academics since kindergarten, who are now in 4th grade. We have programs like the Madres de Corazon, where a lot of our Latino families come and help support our diverse schools, and so kids can see role models and other adults like them being successful and being of service and helpful, and so then they think, okay, that's what I'm going to do too. And not only do they help just these teachers that have so much on their plate, just organize materials, but help work with kids one-on-one in maybe their first language. So we count on our volunteers with their hearts and their time and their energy, and we so appreciate it.
You know, another great story about how community volunteers can impact the entire district. We had a parent volunteer here who is still a parent at our school, spends countless hours here helping coordinate things at our school as a volunteer, but he's moved on to an even bigger leadership role. You might recognize him over here on this poster, because a parent volunteer from our school is now an esteemed member of the North Clackamas School Board. We're very proud of him, and I used to be able to give him lots of tasks to do around our school. Well, now that he's on this important board, I don't get to boss him around as much anymore.
As I wrap up the last of my 31 years in the North Clackamas School District, some of my fondest memories are those that involve the many volunteers that care so much for our students and the school district. From classroom volunteers when I was a middle school teacher, to field trip chaperones, to walking the streets of our district together advocating for a bond levy, to the many of you who give your time to serve on valuable district and school committees. I will forever be grateful for your time and your service and your friendship. Each year we recognize National School Volunteer Week for the purpose of recognizing the many contributions made by volunteers in our schools and throughout the school district. We utilize this observance to focus attention on the excellent work being done by so many volunteers. Our school board is run by a volunteer school board, many of whom started out by volunteering in our schools. 7 additional community members serve with the board on the district's budget committee. The Parent Community Leadership Alliance, also known as the PCLA, is comprised of school district parents and community members. In working in partnership with the school district, the PCLA assists parents and community members in their understanding of the district's goals and needs, critical grade level transitions, and other areas identified by our parents in the community. The PCLA also partners with the school district on projects to garner parent and community member engagement and input. Volunteers in district's classrooms and buildings save North Clackamas millions of dollars. In financial terms, the value of our volunteers is over $2 million a year. However, we also know that volunteering isn't about the money. It is about service above self. It's about making connections. It's about building a stronger and brighter community. So on behalf of the North Clackamas School District, thank you. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of our students.
I love volunteers because sometimes they'll help you with math problems, they'll help you in the classroom.
I like my Smart Reader because they help me read, and whenever I get stuck on a part, they can help me.
They'll help solve some of your problems, and they're a person you can let everything out and tell to.
If I need help, they help me. I like my volunteer because she's funny.
They just are there.
I love our volunteers.
I love our volunteers.
I love our volunteers.
Yes.